Alright, so we're doing the Margaret super boss in Persona 4 Golden. I've played this game like 3 times before, twice before it came out on Steam. I never did the super boss because I was an idiot, and my second playthrough on the PSTV, when you get to the point where you're supposed to go back into the Velvet Room to actually get like the trigger for the super boss, I didn't continue the story and didn't realize my mistake until it was too late. But yeah, no, now we're actually doing it. I'm not using a particularly optimal setup from what I'm aware. I mean, I've got Narukami at 90, the 9, whatever. And then the other party members are using her Chie because of Dragon Hustle primarily, that and she's a good physical damage dealer. I had originally considered using both Kanji and Teddy, and then I remembered that Dragon Hustle exists, so that's pretty much the main reason I'm using her over Kanji. Yukiko is mostly going to be a healer and occasionally damage. I didn't go to the hot springs very often, so I don't have Concentrate on her. And lastly, definitely not optimal is Naoto, just because of personal preference. Realistically speaking, I would be better off using Kanji instead of her, but I don't really care. I don't think this boss is going to give me that much of an issue. As for Personas, we've just got Shirayosha, starting Persona, mostly just for the auto buffs. And then, actually, I'm not going to be using Izanagi, but Izanagi no Kami is for Debilitate, mostly. I know that Debilitate really only lasts a turn and a half for her, because she does two turns of a turn, pretty much. So it's gonna be like, I charge with Yoshitsune, Debilitate, and then use Hasatobi, because Yoshitsune is the other persona I'm gonna be using mostly, just because Hasatobi is a ridiculous skill. Other than that, I don't have much more to talk about in terms of preparation, so we're just gonna go into this. Like I said, I've never done this boss before, so I don't know exactly what I'm getting into, other than I've got 25 turns before she nukes me.
I spoke to my master after you left.
It seems my predecessor also requested a duel from our last guest.
Though there's no way of knowing whether the boy took her up on the offer.
I called her foolish, but it seems we are kin indeed.
Are you sure you're ready? As the one who rules over power, I will fight with the utmost deference to you. Show me what lies beyond a mere exchange of words.
Alright. Yeah, no, the prep for this fight is pretty much the personas I have set up, which even then, they're not, like, optimal. I could have slapped, like, 18 different absorb skills on both Izanagi no Kami and Yoshitsune. I chose not to, just because I don't think that's particularly fun, to be perfectly honest. I've never been one for making personas that are immune to everything. Yeah, I've done that once, and that was in a 5 Royal. I made a Fafnir that repels everything, and that's pretty eh. Other than that, Reaper farming. If you've never played this game, farming the Reaper is the actual worst, because it takes so long, and then it's just like... Because you have to open 20 chests, which basically just means you're walking around for a while, doing absolutely nothing. Other than fighting a few guys, which is whatever. And then... you gotta go back out, you gotta go save, and then you gotta go back into a dungeon and open a chest to trigger the Reaper's presence. And then you have to open another one and hope that that one has the Reaper in it. And if it doesn't, I reload the save and try it 10 more times until he shows up. And then I have to fight him 6 times. Well, I probably could have only fought him, I think 5 times, but I don't know. I'm just gonna use megidolaon to be safe. I don't know if Guardine is a better option. I fought him 6 times because the way the Reaper works is that you gotta... He drops, like, the best weapon for whatever party members you have with you first, and then if all of your party members have their best weapon, then he starts dropping the armor, and I wanted to get armor for all 4 people, so instead of 1v1ing him with Narukami 4 times, I got the best weapons for him and Naoto, and Chie's gonna get knocked down, cool. And then I kind of expected Dekasha, so he's gonna get dizzy then, I think. That's unfortunate. Blind. Boy, that's unfortunate. Please dodge. Okay, cool. Naoto goes before Chie, so my best bet is to just hope that she picks her back up. Yeah, okay, I need to Hasatobi. Forgot my train of thought. Right, yeah, I mean, getting the armor from the Reaper, like, fighting the Reaper, even with just Naoto and Narukami, isn't all that bad. It's just the process of doing it, and having to do it 6 times, because I'm an idiot. And that was what, turn 3? I was supposed to be keeping track of turns so I know when she's gonna nuke me, and I haven't been. Have I used God's Hand yet? Yeah, I did. Okay, so... buffs will run out next turn, so I'll up Dragon Hustle again. I guess, for accessories, Chie has the accessory that gives the Spellmaxer effect just because of Dragon Hustle, so I can use it more. But I'm gonna need to use some SP items at some point. I don't know how many I have. I should have quite a few. That's nice and all. I'm gonna be using Salvation this turn, doesn't matter. I think she's probably gonna use electric and wind attacks this turn, so I'm not concerned about getting knocked down. Because actually, I mean, electric and wind, that's... I have no idea. That's worthless against Narukami and Yukiko, or electric is, and then I think wind's fine for everyone.
Don't let me down.
Like, I think everyone here is neutral to wind, but yeah, I didn't put anything on anything. Because Naoto nulls fire, she doesn't do anything for, wait. What? Oh, right, yeah. Forgot. Ryuze charged everyone. Oh, that's good for me, I guess. Everyone's charging concentrated, so I'll just attack again. I'll just see. She just used wind, so it's absolutely a bad idea to use Guardine. She probably drains it, honestly. The Chie can get away with the God's Hand, but then I'm gonna have to heal. I'm not gonna. It's gonna be a while until I can actually attack with the Yukiko when she's concentrated, just because she's gonna be using Salvation so much. I probably would have been better off using a Maka Leaf there, actually. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about how this fight will go. I think I'll be fine.
I'll tell you.
That's turn 4,
You
I think.
will honor me by fighting as though you mean to kill. To hold back, don't let me down.
Yeah. Mind charge, and then, oh, let me guess, megidolaon.
Don't let me down.
Shocker. You know, actually, I have to. She's debuffed. That shouldn't kill. Yeah, fine. Alright. That's. I mean, people watching this, since most of my. You gotta be kidding me. She resists. That's annoying. Actually, here's I'm gonna heal Yukiko so she can attack this turn. Actually, I don't know. No, I'll do it. Actually, no. She's gonna attack with fire. Assuming that was a full cycle of attacks, she's gonna attack with fire first and go for Chie, and then she's gonna attack with ice and go for Yukiko. So I might. Yukiko, there's no point in guarding and it depends on if she's going to use the single target skill, if she's going to use the all target skill. I guess we'll have to see. I'll guard with only Chie, but I'll attack with Yukiko. So I'll heal Yukiko. Where is it? At the battle gel. I just guard Chie so she doesn't get knocked down, and then we'll see what happens. If she does the single target thing, I'll know that I can probably just guard with both of them later on to prevent knockdowns. But for now, we're just going to do this and see how it goes. Oh, it's multi-target, so yeah, okay, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, no longer debuffed. Should I Dragon Hustle that? No. I think I need to Dragon Hustle this turn, don't I? Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, we're still buffed. I think I need to Dragon Hustle this turn now. And what I was getting to before I distracted myself is that, I mean, I pretty much haven't talked about this on the channel before, but this is one of my favorite series. I played through 5 many times, and I played through 3 once. So I've never fought Elizabeth, but I've done all the super bosses in 5, and I mean, I've never had much issue with the super bosses in 5. Especially Royal. Even Royal, like, Lavenza's supposed to be the difficult super boss, and I've never found her to be that difficult. It was mostly just figuring out how she works, and then a bit of luck, because the crit phase is questionable design. I don't even need to put this attack on. The everyone's just about full up. So, I mean, if I do this fight in one attempt, I'm not going to be that surprised. I doubt it's harder than Lavenza. It certainly doesn't seem to be, so given that it's just kind of a standard fight. Yeah, it's kind of it. And I know this is easier than the Elizabeth fight, but like I said, I've only played through 3 once, so I've never even had the chance to fight Elizabeth. And I probably will at some point. Ideally, if they like ever re-release the game, like they did with this, it'd be great if they put like FES or Portable on PC. I mean, best case scenario is that they make a new version which has basically all of the content of both versions in effect. So that was. She concentrated everyone in the big game. Okay. I think this is turn 6. Yeah, it should be turn 6 because she's gonna megidolaon on this turn, so I'm gonna want to be topped off. So this is God's Hand. Is debilitated though, isn't she? I've already forgotten what I did this turn. The thing is, most of the time I don't talk when I'm playing games unless it's like in a reaction. I'm just trying to keep going here, and in turn I'm forgetting what I've done this turn. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. If I'm on Izanagi, I debilitated, but I don't know. I think I did. This would be a great turn to have it be debilitated, though. Okay. Okay, she was debilitated. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing this turn, more or less, because Chie is gonna have to guard again, then I'm gonna Salvation with Yukiko and hope she dodges whatever ice attack is. It is really unfortunate that, you know, I'm gonna have to delay Narukami a turn, because I really don't want to keep using Hasatobi when she's resisting physical.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna just, like, kill a turn with him. I don't know, maybe I'll, like, apply Debilitate twice or something. Doesn't really matter. But the resisting Fizz is really not great. At least it's not like she knows it, which, I mean, whatever. And I'm not... Like, probably should be kind of concerned about the turn limit, given that that was turn 7, if my count's right. Which means... I mean, like I said, it's turn 25, from what I'm aware, that she's gonna hit me with the old megidolaon. So we'll see what happens. That'll probably kill Yukiko. I mean, she'll endure it, but she'll be busy. Okay.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
I'll charge again, but then... I'm not sure if this will... I mean, theoretically, it should work. I should be able to, Should I just get Yukiko up, or should I bank on... Should I just bank on Chie lifting her up? I probably do I even have an item that gets people who are down up? I don't know. Melania doesn't count, yeah. I don't think I do, so I'm gonna have to bank on it. I'll use a medkit to top off, just because how many souls do I have? I have 1 soul food. I should probably, I think I'm up for a Dragon Hustle, aren't I? Yeah, this is turn 8. So, I don't think I got to this yet when I was talking, but Yukiko is going to die this turn. Cool. Well, actually, no, it's pretty likely that the wind attack will kill her. She'll be fine for the electric attack, but the wind will probably kill. Which, I'll still debilitate with Narukami, but then Ah, cool, right. Thanks, Yoshitsune. Yeah. If she... I don't know if she had done that before, and I just didn't notice. Yeah, no, like, I've kept forgetting... I kept getting distracted when I've been trying to say what I've been trying to say here. Is that Shield Justice on Naoto. I don't know if it blocks the 9,000 damage Megidolaon, but we're gonna try. We'll see when we get there. I can sure as hell hope it will. Everyone's concentrated right now, yeah. Alright.
Let's go.
It's gonna be Megidolaon turn, so I'll God's Hand, and then, actually, yeah, Chie has to charge. So I'll God's Hand, and then I'll Salvation. That's the way you can touch it. Oh, yeah, right, it's because Riza did a thing. Kinda disappointed that Riza used her guard this early on, but, happens, I guess. Nothing I really could have done about it. I guess, I mean, I could have full healed Yukiko, that probably would have kept her alive. Eh. If I'd used a Maka Leaf, that would have kept her alive, probably.
How long
Oh, well.
has it been? My apologies, but withstand this.
More? Oh, okay. That, okay, that's not appreciated. Okay, never mind, that is appreciated. Heal, so... Wait, was she down now, though? Whatever, that means we're making good progress. Ah. Guess she resists, so... I'll just re-up Debilitate then, I guess. Because I want to Hasatobi next turn. Got Naoto's. I need to concentrate then. Chie needs an SP recovery. I just God's Hand, so I'll need the Dragon Hustle next turn, I think. Actually, I'm just gonna use since she's resisting it. I said Yukiko's pretty liable to die if I don't heal her. I don't actually know what... I don't even know what she's gonna do next. I don't know what Margaret's gonna do next. If she does the Fire and Ice thing, that might result in most physical attacks, really. Also, why have I been using Izanagi? I just realized this. I gave Izanagi no Akami Debilitate so I wouldn't have to do that. I am an idiot. How long have I been doing that? She still resists everything. God. should attack, but I kind of don't want to. Well, actually, no, I need to... Okay, I kind of need to get her a bit lower. I'm pretty sure she uses physical attacks when she's at a certain health. Alright, this is turn 11, if that counts right. Not those charts, let's get rid of that. And she's gonna need a Dragon Hustle. I'm gonna love Salvation with Yukiko just because I don't have much else to do with her. Although, I mean, actually, no, not Salvation, just use a healing item just to top everyone off. Salvation, I mean, Yukiko has 700 SP, but 40 SP is still a lot to go through most turns. Okay, so it's still early. In that case, I'll charge again. And then I use megidolaon. She should still be concentrated. Yeah. This fight seems to be going pretty well. I'm in the worst situation I've been in was when Yukiko just about died and hasn't gotten nearly that bad since. I'm mostly concerned about later on, just because these super bosses seem to tend to pull out the better attacks later on. I wouldn't be surprised if I got hit with the Hasatobi, but we'll see. I mean, admittedly, like really my only experience with the super bosses otherwise is the Persona 5 ones, which aren't all that bad. Like, they don't pull... I guess that's where she was in the cycle before she Morningstar and healed. Fair enough, I guess.
Oh, this isn't good.
Let's get to the right Izanagi. Yeah, no, I'm Salvation in this turn. Actually, well, yeah, no, I need to. It's not worth attacking this turn. So, Naoto, I'll concentrate with Naoto. Right, she's concentrated again. Actually, I wonder. No, I don't know if there's any point in giving magical mirrors to the two with weaknesses, because she just used like the multi-attack. Actually, maybe. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll put a magic mirror on Yukiko, and I'll guard with Chie and see if that does anything of use. Probably won't, honestly. Actually, no. It was gonna be. I'll guard. It would have been that I would have guarded with both, and if that would have done anything of use, but my turn order didn't work out well for that. Or, I suppose, me being an idiot didn't work out well for that. Like I said, I am absolutely not thinking my actions through as much as I should be right now. Because, yeah, she'll repel this, which is just a mistake. That was really a bad decision. That was unexpected. Okay, I'll take that. Now we can actually get a proper damage Hasatobi instead of one that's resisted. Man, I think Chie charged? She should be. Actually, I think they're all charged. But she's still on fire, yeah? Yeah. So, attacking is the worst thing I can do with Yukiko. I'll see how much Scarf Guardian does. It's a turn 14 to 15. This is what she's gonna hit me with the megidolaon, and I'm not gonna be prepared. I guess down to it, I can just 6 Shield of Justice 2 turns in a row. Naoto has an enough SP. She charged? Yeah, gets all God's hand and top off. Actually, she's gonna use Ice next, so I probably don't even need to do anything. I don't think I even need to bother healing. I think I should just guard. Yeah. Because then Yukiko should be fine, and she'll do something next. I don't know what. Probably physical attack again. No, going straight to the elect. Okay. Which means it's gonna be. She's gonna use Wind and then Concentrate next. So I got a Dragon Hustle this turn. I'm not sure what she's gonna do now, because she's next up on the cycle is Wind, but I don't know if she's gonna like concentrate for megidolaon after that, or if she's gonna do something different. Well, I suppose we'll don't know until we see. It's Dragon Hustle turn, and then I'll top everyone off. No one here is weak to Wind. It's just gonna hurt a bit. It feels like Rise does just whatever she does. Cool, thanks. I know, what I was saying is that it feels like Rise activates a lot more than Futaba does in 5. I probably should have healed just to be immune to the event that Narukami gets murked here. Well, we'll see. Divine Vacuum, yeah. Which, he's on... I feel hurt a bit. And then, okay, yeah, Concentrate, so... Huh. I'll debilitate, but, I'll debilitate and then... I'll heal with Yukiko, she'll be fine. I think this is a Mako Leaf. I probably really don't need to be using Salvation, honestly. I could probably just be using, like, the 40 Mako Leafs I have. She's on Oberon. Does Oberon resist? Everything! Cool! No other choice but to guard them. Power charge here. Ardias. Cool. I can re-up Dragon Hustle then. Just make it so it lasts longer and I don't have to worry about it for a while. And then, yeah, I gotta heal on Yukiko's turn. She's gonna use megidolaon, but what after that? Is she just gonna attack, or is she gonna go straight to fire attacks? If she goes straight to fire attacks, that's gonna be rough for Chie.
Persona!
Everyone is concentrating. Is she gonna... What are you gonna do here? That's fair. Especially since Chie has... I mean, that's... Given that she's charged, that's enough for another Dragon Hustle. Which I appreciate. And then, yeah, fire, which... We'll see if it hits. She's debuffed and Chie's buffed, and that with a beta lag. The odds were not high. Still happened. Very cool. Alright, that's her turn, and she's on Siegfried, which... I mean, Siegfried normally knows Fizz. I don't know if he does here, yeah. It's all good old Hasatobi. I'm not too concerned about Chie's survival. I'll use a Mako Leaf with Naoto, and then I'll guard with Yukiko, assuming neither of them take Chie up. Okay, that's that. I think I'll still do the same thing, because Chie will be fine, even with the health loss from God's Hand. She's gonna use Ice, yeah. Which is perfectly fine with me. And then what? She's probably gonna use the Lek again, unless she decides to use a normal attack. Yeah, her, God, it occurs to me, if her ordering's a bit off, that means she's probably not gonna concentrate and use the 90, use the insta-kill megidolaon at once. Actually, no, she still is. That's fixed, isn't it? Alright, well, whatever, we'll see what happens. This was, assuming my account didn't get messed up, this is turn 19, so I've got another cycle or two. She's on wind. She's got wind and then concentrate, so that was a lot of and then, it's in the wind, so no one will die, but I'll just use them. Actually, she's concentrated, right? Whatever, I'm just gonna assume she is. That'll hurt a fair bit, assuming it hits. 214, okay, that's underwhelming. Yeah, Hasatobi is absolute damage here. She has 2. Okay, that is less than expected. Everyone's still buffed up and I'll debilitate again this turn, so megidolaon isn't gonna kill anyone because I'll salvation. Chie is low enough, that's what Chie and I think Naoto's still within 400 of her max, but Chie is definitely low enough that salvation's worth it. Either that or I could use one of my B tunes, which I do have quite a few of, to be fair. So, maybe I should have just shot her there and charged next turn. Party effect, and I don't have enough health for God's Hand anyway, and she nulls everything anyway, because it's megidolaon turn. How many B turns do we even have? 3. I have... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna re-up Dragon Hustle on Metal Salvation, and next turn I'll see if I can, I'll see if I can use another, I'll see if I have another full SP item. I don't know if I do, honestly. It might have been just that one soul food. I should have, like, a bead melon or something, but I don't know if you can use those in battle. Either way, Dragon Hustle is gonna be out for the next, like, 5 turns, so I'm not too extremely concerned about it. Everyone's charged concentrated, aren't they always? Okay. Yeah. Chie might die. Chie might be knocked down to 1 health, might be more accurate, we'll see. Okay, good. Alright. I was a debilitate turn, so it's toss it to overturn. No! Is it even worth it to... You know, I'm just gonna use Hasatobi. I'm just gonna
Never mind then.
use Hasatobi again. I really don't think it's gonna be worth it to even use that. Oh, she's gonna heal from Milak. I should have switched to Izanagi. Just gotta shoot her. And then Chie. Chie will God's Hand. Chie will God's Hand, and then we'll Salvation with Yukiko.
Guys, Chie-senpai's really hurt.
If it's gonna be Ice and Alexa, I probably should have guarded with Yukiko, actually. That was a poor choice. She's gonna be debuffed for the ice attack, so she shouldn't have a very... Oh.
Now,
Okay, that's
I'm
concerning.
even more intrigued.
Okay, looks like we're fine, but I am a bit concerned as to what happens next.
Don't let me down.
Yeah, it's a lack, which is fine. Alright, aside from that, which, I mean, whatever, 400 heals, not the end of the world. I'm charged. Wait, no, I'm not. She's gonna use Wind and then charge next turn, theoretically. We're getting close to turn 25, so I might just start Shield of Justicing with Naoto to be safe, because in case my count's messed up. Monkey, please. So now just concentrate still, or should I? Yeah, you're forgetting how to navigate menus. I need to give Chie an SP item anyway, spin it here soon. Do I have anything else for that? I have a Soma, which I kind of don't want to use. Actually, it's no better point to use them, I might as well. Can I use bead melons? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll just use that, sure. And then it's gonna be Wind and the charge theoretically, and Chie is not charged, so. And everyone's full on health. She just used a leg, so Burning Petals should deal a fair amount. I mean, it's probably only gonna deal like 200 anyway. Well, okay, I guess she just wasn't concentrated earlier, and I forgot. Alright. 500's a lot more than what I was expecting. Any that counts. Oh, that's concerning. You know, I'm gonna go on a whim and say she's gonna use Hasatobi. Which actually, that works for me. It works fine for me, because Izanagi no Akame has, I should debilitate, but I don't know if I can afford to. Because I'm gonna need to heal everyone, which means Yukiko's not gonna be guarding. I'm just gonna use a B-chain, because I think everyone else needs to be guarding here. Where is my B-chain? There it is. And it should be turn 23, so I mean, next turn, to be safe, I'm gonna use a Shield of Justice. And then if she doesn't hit me with the megidolaon, then I'm gonna use it again. Yeah, Hasatobi. That's not what I expected. Jesus.
Chie-senpai,
Wasn't
quick, someone heal
Chie
her.
guarding? Am I stupid? Chie's dead. Unless she dodges. Okay, cool. Alright, this should be turn 24, so I'm gonna... Either this turn or next turn, I think she's gonna use the megidolaon. I mean, I'm gonna keep going around Narukami's business as usual, but I'm gonna use another B-chain on Chie's turn, and I'm gonna use Shield of Justice on Naoto's. Where is it? There it is. Shield of Justice means... Actually, no, I'm not gonna use a B-chain on Chie's turn, because if she does use the ice attack on Yukiko, it's gonna get nulled anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Careful, guys. You're really low on health.
Need to charge, and no, she is charged. I can't use God's Hand, so whatever. Dragon Hustle just kill the turn, and now Salvation. I think Dragon Hustle is more... Like, everyone is more than fully buffed right now, but I really didn't have anything else worth using that turn. There's not that I can think of. Alright, let's see what she hits me with. Is it going to be an F-Line? Is it going to be good old megidolaon? I don't know. I'm really hoping that it'll block the megidolaon. I'm really hoping. That's megidolaon, which I don't know if that's what you're supposed to use this thing. No. Okay. We're good. That was the megidolaon then. That must have been. because it interrupted the normal attack chain, which means I should be perfectly fine for the rest of the fight. There's no way it takes long enough for that to be an issue again. She's on the Loki, she's not going to resist Fizz in any capacity. I'm going to Shield of Justice again this turn, just in case she decides to follow it up with another one, but I don't think she should. It should be perfectly clear for the rest of the fight. Shield of Justice, just to be safe, honestly. And, I mean, there's certainly an argument to be made for me using a Soma here soon. But, I mean, this fight should be close enough to being over that I'm not too worried. God's hand. Oh, and it occurs to me that the attack order's back to normal. So, if she decides to use Hasatobi on me, I'm not going to actually be able to prepare for it. She's concentrated. Close. Yeah, she is. So do that, no one's... And then there'll be a lack of wind, which is going to be fine. Chie is... I guess there's not. I guess now there's kind of a risk. And then yeah, I know should only be one more attack cycle for me, and this should be over. Like, honestly, depending on what I can get away with, she might die before I have another Hasatobi ready. We'll see. Yeah, she's gonna concentrate megidolaon next turn.
There! Chie-senpai! Quick, someone heal her!
Megidolaon's still vaguely concerning. I mean, I'm not too concerned about it killing Archon, but just kind of to be safe. I'm gonna debilitate again. Now Tao I think is concentrated in charge, so I could probably use megidolaon with her. Alright. She is so close. She is not charged. She is concentrated. Let's see if Bufula kills. You know, yeah, sure, let's see. I'm sure it's not going to. Oh, that is a disappointment. Alright. Now no one's charged, so I'm probably not gonna kill her next turn anyway. Alright. Oh no, okay, everyone except Narukami is dead. Cool. Never mind, Naoto's fine. She gets to go again. Cool. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. That doesn't do anything. It's gonna like hurt Narukami for 70. Never mind, doesn't matter. Alright, those two, they get to remain dead at this point. That was a bad idea. She's gonna use the lack. And she's gonna heal it because of it. Whatever. Those two, no, I should revive them. I could leave them dead. I probably don't need to revive them, but I feel like I should just for the sake of it. Where's the Palm of Life? She's gonna use Ice, so Chie is gonna be best backup. Although she's gonna need to use Dragon Hustle to keep herself buffed up. She's only gonna take one hit. Then she's gonna use Ice and then Elect, which means that, I mean, Narukami's gonna repel it and she's gonna heal for about 400, which just sucks, but whatever. Did I charge with Chie? I think I did. Assuming I'm not just, like, being an idiot, and I did charge with Chie, she should actually, she probably will die this turn, honestly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the God's Hand kills. Because God's Hand does, like, what, 700 damage in the set? And she did just heal for 400, so if she was down to, like, 300 before, it will kill, but otherwise it won't. She'll die to Hasatobi that next turn, so, I mean, that works for me. Okay. That's it. First try. I've literally never tried this fight before, so that went well. I considered doing this with just 2 or 3 party members, but with how long that took, I probably would have ended up having to take a second megidolaon, and that just at that point it would have been too long. It would have just been me being silent and focusing controlling extra.
Told me once.
Before that girl left, she told me this.
A soul slumbers at the ends of the world, that of a young man who devoted himself to becoming a seal. That soul is risking itself to prevent mankind, who has lost the joy of living, from calling down ultimate destruction. She told me that she was going to save him from that fate. To tell the truth, I wondered what sort of nonsense she was speaking. But no, she was serious. She said if she couldn't do it alone, she would combine her powers with those who bonded with that soul to enact a miracle. Maybe all that she said was the truth. And that was her reason for leaving the Velvet Room. She must have come to realize what I now understand. You, a human, one against me, one who rules over power. You had shown me one's potential. Those who search for themselves are no one as long as the search continues. It isn't emptiness, but limitless potential. It means the seeker can choose to be anything he or she wishes.
That's why she made a choice.
I had planned to bring her back by force, but I won't interfere with her anymore. Her wish seems staggering to contemplate. But fortunately, the chains of time are loose for us residents. Even if there isn't time enough in a single era and it takes her eons, she will accomplish her mission.
This boy she took such a fancy to. I'm somewhat curious as to what kind of human he must be.
Your victory was truly amazing, and I must thank you. Of all the humans I've encountered until now, you shook my soul the most. This is proof of my reverence. Please accept it. With that much power and will, you can overcome any obstacle. Should you ever run up against your limits and feel you cannot overcome your boundaries, you'd be lying to yourself. Simply recall today's victory. There's no need to, even if you should lose everything, your soul will not be isolated.
And if that does happen, just as she did for the other boy, I shall do for you.
Well then, I will return to the Velvet Room and take up my original duties. Let us meet again.
Well, the entire party was just standing there the entire time. And oh yeah, that's that. This is pretty much just like filler content. Assuming I haven't put this up, which I don't know if I will. This is pretty much just filler content. I haven't, if assuming I choose to do another series, I haven't yet because I'm planning on getting a new computer soon, and I wouldn't want to be in the middle of a series when that happens. So like I said, this is pretty much just filler content. I mean, after how well that went, I might try it again with less party members, but I don't know if I really want to. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, that's the end of the video. Done. Bye.